Today topic is inverse of a complex number. First recall the definitions. Product of two complex numbers. Product of two complex numbers is a complex number. Division of two complex numbers is again a complex number. Next, inverse of a complex number. If Z is a complex number, A plus IB other form, then inverse of Z is 1 by Z. 1 by Z means 1 by A plus IB of the form. Answer A minus IB divided by A square plus B square. A minus IB divided by A square plus B square. Why? Multiply numerator and denominator by denominator's conjugate. So A minus IB divided by A minus IB. 1 into A minus IB is A minus IB divided by A square plus B square. Now EX number 2.4. Sum number 3. If Z1 is equal to 2 minus I and Z2 is equal to minus 4 plus 3I, find inverse of Z1 Z2 and Z1 divided by Z2. First solution, let Z1 is equal to 2 minus I, Z2 is equal to minus 4 plus 3I. Product of two complex numbers Z1 dot Z2 is equal to 2 minus I into minus 4 plus 3I is equal to first minus 8 last minus 3 I square minus 3 I square is plus 3. First second plus 6I, second first plus 4I, first minus 8, first last first minus 8, second minus 3I square, so plus 3. Next first last 6I, second first minus of minus positive 4I. Okay, is equal to minus 5 plus 10I. Real numbers minus 5 and 10. Complex number is minus 5 plus 10I. First question number 1, inverse of Z1 Z2. Inverse of Z1 into Z2 means 1 by Z1 dot Z2 is equal to 1 by minus 5 plus 10I. Multiply numerator and denominator by denominator's conjugate. So minus 5 minus 10I divided by minus 5 minus 10I. 1 into minus 5 minus 10I divided by minus 5 whole square minus 10I whole square. A plus B into A minus B is A square minus B square model. Okay, is equal to minus 5 minus 10I divided by 25 minus 100 I square is minus 1 is equal to minus 5 minus 10I divided by 25 plus 100 is equal to minus 5 minus 10i divided by 125 is equal to minus 5 is common, 5 is common, so 5 into minus 1 minus of minus positive, so minus 2i divided by 5 into 25, 5 cancel, we get minus 1 minus 2i divided by 25. Now inverse of z1 z is minus 1 minus 2i divided by 25. Next subdivision number 2. Inverse of z1 divided by z2. Inverse of z1 divided by z2 is 1 by z1 by z2. Taking reciprocal, we get z2 divided by z1. But z2 is minus 4 plus 3i divided by z1 is 2 minus I. Multiply numerator and denominator by denominator is conjugated. 2 minus minus plus 2 plus I divided by 2 plus I. This means minus 4 plus 3i into 2 plus I divided by 2 square minus bracket I square. This means multiply first minus 8, last minus 3, minus 3 plus 3i square, I square is minus 1, therefore minus 3. Next first and last minus 4i, second and first plus 6i, first minus 8, first and last minus 4i, second first means 6i, second minus 3, minus 3 means plus 3i square, so minus divided by 4 plus 1 5 is equal to now minus 11 plus 2i divided by 5, minus 11 plus 2i divided by 5. Inverse of z1 divided by z2 is minus 11 plus 2i, minus 11 plus 2i divided by denominator 5. This can be written as minus 11 by 5 plus I into 2 divided by 5. Sum is over. Next sum number 3. The complex numbers here 4. The complex numbers u, v and w are related to 1 by u is equal to 1 by u is equal to 1 by v plus 1 by w if v is equal to 3 minus 4i and w is equal to 4 plus 3i. Find in rectangular form V is equal to find u in rectangular form. Find u in rectangular form. Solution: let v is equal to 3 minus 4i. W is equal to 4 plus 3a. The relation is 1 by u is equal to 1 by v plus 1 by w. 1 by v is 3 minus 4i plus 1 by 4 plus 3i is equal to, now 1 by complex number, 1 by complex number. So multiply numerator and denominator by denominator's conjugate. So 1 by 3 minus 4i into 3 plus 4i divided by 3 plus 4i plus 1 by 4 plus 3i into 4 minus 3i divided by 4 minus 3i. Multiply numerator denominator by denominator's conjugate. So 3 plus 4i divided by a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square model, 3 square is 9, 9 plus 16 plus 4 minus 3i divided by again a plus b into a minus b model. So a square minus b square, 4 square 16 plus 9 is equal to 3 plus 4i divided by 25 plus 4 minus 3i divided by 25 is equal to same denominator, LCM 25, 3 plus 4i plus 4 minus 3i. 3 plus 4 is 7, 7 plus 7 plus I divided by 25. 3 plus 4 divided by 3 plus 4 is 7, 4i minus 3, so plus I. Next is equal to 7 plus I divided by 25. Now we want to find u. 1 by u is this. U is equal to 25 divided by 7 plus I. Multiply numerator and denominator by denominator's conjugate, 7 minus I divided by 7 minus I is equal to 25 into 7 minus I divided by 7 square is 49 minus I square. I square is 1. Therefore 25 into 7 minus I divided by 49 plus 1. Why? I square is minus 1. I square is minus 1. So 25 into 7 minus I divided by 50. Cancelling these two, we get to 7 minus I divided by 2. This can be written as 7 by 2 plus I into minus 1 by 2. This is u. Hence u is equal to 7 by 2 plus I into minus 1 by 2. Sum number 5. Prove the following properties. Prove the following properties. Number 1, Z is real. If and only if z is equal to z bar. Number 2, real part of z is equal to z plus z bar divided by 2, and imaginary part of z is equal to z minus z bar divided by 2i. Solution: let z is equal to complex number x plus iy. First part is z is real if and only if z is equal to z bar. Okay. Now z is x plus iy. Z bar is x plus iy conjugate. Conjugate of x plus iy is x minus iy. Now the question is z is equal to z bar, then z is real. Okay. Z is equal to z bar if and only if z is x plus iy is equal to x minus iy. This means if and only if x cancelled, this and this are cancelled, 2 iy is equal to 0. If and only if 2 is not equal to 0, therefore 2 is not equal to 0, I is not equal to 0. Why? I is root of minus 1. Root of minus 1 is not equal to 0. 2 is not equal to 0. Therefore, y is equal to 0. If and only if y is equal to 0 means axis x-axis. Axis x-axis. X-axis means a real part of z. Real part of z is x. Therefore, if and only if z is real. Z is real. First part is over. Next, second part. Second part of the result, let z is equal to x plus iy. Z bar is equal to, z bar means conjugate of complex number is x minus iy. Now z plus z bar is equal to x plus iy plus x minus iy is equal to 2x. Now divide through by 2 on both sides, we get z plus z bar divided by 2 is equal to x. X means real part of z. Therefore, this means real part of z. Real part of z is equal to z plus z bar divided by 2. Hence, real part of z is equal to z plus z bar divided by 2. Next, z is equal to x plus iy. Z bar is equal to x minus iy. Z minus z bar. Z minus z bar is equal to x plus iy minus of x minus iy is equal to x plus iy minus x minus of minus plus iy. This and this are cancelled. Is equal to 2iy. Now divide through by 2 on both sides, we get z minus z bar is equal to by 2 is equal to iy. Iy means a imaginary part of z. Iy means a imaginary part of z. Therefore, this means imaginary part of z. Hence, imaginary part of z is equal to z minus z bar divided by 2. Sum is over. Next, sum number 6. Sum number 6. Find the least positive integer. Find the least positive integer n for which root 3 plus I whole to the power of n. Number 1 real and number 2 purely imaginary. Purely real, purely imaginary. Number 1 real, number 2 purely imaginary. Let solution. Let z is equal to root 3 plus IE whole to the power of n. Multiply 2, divide by 2, there is no change. 2 into root 3 plus IE divided by 2 whole to the power of n. There is no changing. Why? Multiply numerator by 2, multiply denominator by 2. Denominator here 1 into 2 is 2. Therefore, these two 2's are cancelling, we get the original one. There is no changing. Next, power n. So 2 to the power of n bracket root 3 by 2 plus I into 1 by 2. 1 by 2 power n. This can be split into two parts. One is 2 to the power of n outside the bracket. Next one is root 3 plus I divided by 2. Individual division will be taken. Therefore, root 3 divided by 2 plus I into root 3 I into 1 divided by 2 whole to the power of n. Now we have to take sine column and a cos column. Sine column and a cos column. Sine pi by 6. Sine that is root 3. Cos that is root 3 by 2. Sine that is 1 by 2. Already known result. Sine that is 1 by 2. Cos that is root 3 by 2. So apply 1 by 2 is equal to sine 30. Root 3 by 2 is equal to cos 30. What will happen? Is equal to 2 to the power of n bracket cos pi by 6 plus IE sin pi by 6 whole to the power of n. Now we know that de Moivre's theorem for any rational number n, cos n theta plus I sin n theta is the value or one of the values of cos theta plus I sin theta whole to the power of n. Apply by DMT. We get cos n pi by 6 plus I sin n pi by 6 using DMT. De Moivre's theorem. De Moivre's theorem result already known. Recall the definition. For any rational number n, cos n theta plus I sin n theta is the value or one of the values of cos theta plus I sin theta. Okay. Now 2 to the power of n cos n pi by 6 plus I sin n pi by 6. The question is, first number 1 real, number 2 purely imaginary. Since real means purely first real. Real means z is equal to z bar. Z is equal to z bar. In this case z. So 2 to the power of n cos n pi by 6 plus I sin n pi by 6 is equal to 2 to the power of n bar means conjugate. So cos n pi by 6 minus I sin n pi by 6. 2 to the power of n, 2 to the power of n cancelled. Remaining part cos n pi by 6 plus I sin n pi by 6 is equal to cos n pi by 6 minus I sin n pi by 6. Now this and this are cancelled. First cos n pi by 6 is cancelled. I sin n pi by 6 is equal to minus I sin n pi by 6. So 2I sin n pi by 6 is equal to 0. 2 is not equal to 0. I is root of minus 1. I is not equal to 0. Therefore sin n pi by 6 is equal to 0. We know that in the sin column sin pi is equal to sin 2 pi is equal to sin 3 pi is equal to 0. Therefore 0 means apply sin pi or sin 2 pi or sin 3 pi or sin 4 pi and so on. So sin pi. Taking sin inverse on both sides, we get n pi by 6 is equal to pi. Pi cancel. N by 6 is equal to 1. Cross multiplying, we get n is equal to 6. If it is real, n is 6. Hence the value of n is 6. If z is real, then n is 6. Now subdivision number 2, purely imaginary. Purely imaginary. Purely imaginary means condition is z is equal to minus z bar. So 2 to the power of n cos n pi by 6 plus I sin n pi by 6 is equal to minus 2 to the power of n cos n pi by 6 minus I sin n pi by 6. This and this are cancelled. Cos n pi by 6 plus I sin n pi by 6 is equal to multiply minus 1. We get minus cos n pi by 6 minus of minus positive plus I sin n pi by 6. Now this and this are cancelled. We get cos n pi by 6 is equal to minus cos n pi by 6. This means 2 cos n pi by 6 is equal to 0. Since 2 is not equal to 0, therefore cos n pi by 6 is equal to 0. In a cos column, cos pi by 2, cos 3 pi by 2, cos 5 pi by 2 and so on is equal to 0. Therefore using 0 is equal to cos pi by 2, taking cos inverse on both sides, we get n pi by 6 is equal to pi by 2. Pi cancel. N by 6 is equal to 1 by 2. Now n is equal to 6 by 2 is equal to 3. N is equal to 3. Hence the value of n is 3 if Z is purely imaginary. Hence, the value of n is 3 if Z is purely imaginary. Okay. Next, today homework. EX number 2.4. Homework. EX number 2.4. Sum number 7. Subdivision number 1 and subdivision number 2. These two problems today homework. Any doubt? Reply the message. Thank you, students.